Hi guys, I'm Milena.
Hello.
And we're continuing with Attack on Titan. We're watching episode 4. I'm tired. The previous episode literally exhausted me.
It was just emotionally exhausting. It was just fucking emotionally exhausted. I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to do if you show me Rainer trying to kill himself?
But again, wanted to say I'm hoping this episode will be a bit lighter. But like
lighter. I don't think we're gonna have a light episode of this season.
I don't think we're gonna have a lighter episode of this season. Honestly,
I think that fucking died after season 3. Like they could have, still put an episode where it's like a bit lighter, maybe. Let's say after that, there was nothing light. There's no light fucking thing.
I'm hoping in this episode we see our babies, our children who are not children anymore. You saw Eren; he's grown up,
and
fucking grown up.
He was the size of Falco.
And look at him now. Same episode, you saw him being the most precious child ever. Like, not really. He already killed people at that point.
See, I was wondering that. I forgot to even mention that. But because we now know that basically it's set in stone. Like, who's gonna be the next Titan, let's say, because the previous Eren, whatever his last name was, that was the attack Titan before Grisha, I guess. He knew about Mikasa and Armin, so there are some memories connected to that. So it's basically set in stone. And so I was wondering if it's set in stone, does that also kind of affect Eren in a way? Because then I was like, could that explain how he was able to kill a grown man when he was a child? I was wondering, does that somehow maybe explain it? Because
he still didn't become a...
No, he wasn't. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't. I mean, there was no Titan inside of him.
No.
But because he is meant to inherit the attack Titan. I was wondering, could it be connected? Because we always when Eren killed the person, we were like, you're a child. This is not normal, And so that's what I was wondering. Is there something to do with that?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I don't know. I thought that for a brief second, but it doesn't have to really mean anything.
Yeah. I mean, he was, as a child, we talked about that, he was always, not angry, but he always talked about freedom, always wanted freedom, always wanted to go past that wall. He basically lived inside, because he didn't live in a village somewhere, he lived inside of a district, I can't remember the name, but it's small city. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Well, there was a trust district.
That's the different one. I think the first one.
Oh no, he lived in a district. I can't pronounce the name. I thought it was it was a very strange name.
And it's literally just a city surrounded by walls. So it makes, in my opinion, it makes more sense for him to he get to always reach for something behind those walls,
But oh my god, Eren always, talked about freedom and how he wanted freedom and all that. But I think just now, I mean in season 3 as well, just then he really became aware truly of the price of freedom, how it's really gonna be fucking steep.
Yeah, we just talked about that between the first episode while we finished review. We just talked about how we want to see Eren and Rainer scene, because what we want to see is basically how Eren is gonna feel about Rainer right now, because even when they found out that who Rainer is, it affected him very much, but it never changed. He never changed his mind. He's my friend. He continued hating him because he ruined his life, basically.
Yeah.
And I can understand that completely. And they were literally enemies who were constantly fighting against each other. So I'm very interested to see now, when he saw how Aldeans lived and how Rainer really didn't have any choice.
Well, now that he really knows what is happening outside the walls, now that he is aware of that,
and I mean, he
really
was
just die for the interaction.
Me too. Now. And he literally he was sitting right beside Falco. Rainer was that big when he came to fight the war.
Rainer literally
was that big. He was a fucking baby. I mean, you were a fucking baby as well, but he was a fucking baby. And I know he betrayed you, in time, but I feel it should be different now when he saw how they live, how they're treated, and how they really don't have any choice.
And I would really love because I do think that Eren is now more aware of things, and I think it would just be such a good parallel to see how angry and mad he was at Rainer, trying to kill him for season 2 and 3 whenever they were fighting. Like it was always like the two of them going head to head. And so I would really love to see them now, just because I think the show even especially just drew such a parallel between them. And like the parallel is really visible. And I just think it would be, I can't even like, I'm getting chills thinking about the potential of their scene. That makes me really excited. I really want to see that.
Okay, I have no idea what's gonna happen in this episode. Are we gonna go inside of our walls, or are we gonna I was
wondering, like, when we see our guys, are they gonna show us like 4 years before? Like, are we gonna see progress through the episode, like for 4 years? I thought that.
I don't think maybe that we're gonna completely see the whole progress, but maybe something.
I just think some like when they were there, like let's say they're finding a weapon or something like that. They're developing this, they're developing that. Like Eren, Eren training, or like even worse, Armin training, because Armin's a Titan now.
I want to see.
Armin is the god of destruction. Please imagine giving the title of god of destruction to Armin, baby boy.
And I can't wait. I hope in this episode we're gonna see more of our guys, and I'm interested to see also Historia, because like she's a leader of she's a queen of those people, and what is she gonna support the plan to go on the other side? Is she gonna?
Well, it's I find it difficult to believe that anyone wouldn't support, because I mean you are aware that you are living behind the walls because of these people who basically force you to run, and that they are still people on their continent. They are your people, and they're being held in confines as well.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I feel like everyone would be on board.
I'm not sure, honestly, because like you're sending your people. Yeah, I think so. I would be on board, like, when I think about it. But I can see a point of view of someone who doesn't want to risk other people's life, because these people can come back and like they're at peace now. I
could imagine that they would be like, we have this whole island, like we can live here. We don't have to fight. We can live in some peace.
We can live in some peace, and
if say Marlies would stop sending Eldians to Paradise to them, they could live there.
Because when you think about it, in my opinion, if I was a leader, I would first think of my people who are right there. I wouldn't want to risk Marlians coming back and bringing the chaos that we lived through all these years. That's what I think, honestly. Yeah. I want to see how Historia is thinking. If she's thinking like that, or is she like, this is a good strategic plan, we should do it, you know?
But do you think, like, I was thinking about this, like when our guys, like, finally, I guess, start the war and attack, and they send, like, Marlies are, of course, gonna put Eldians as first line of defense. Do you think some Eldians would, like, cross over and fight for... Because, I mean, it depends on the Eldians, but also, like, the Eldians in Libero have grown up with the opinion of these people have abandoned us.
Even if they don't have any opinion, it's not easy to risk something like that. I mean, you don't know if these people are gonna win.
Yeah.
Who you are fighting against. Yes, they're technically your people, but first they abandoned you.
Yeah.
Then you have been taught that they're devils. Even if you don't believe that they're devils,
you have to fight for your people.
You're fighting there. And
like I just know Gabby. I know Gabby girl is not fucking crossing over. Gabby girl is not doing that. What is poor boy Falco gonna do?
I can't imagine him even crossing.
I don't think he's gonna cross, but I don't think he's gonna fight. I just think he's gonna be like, I fucking don't know. I just can't do it. And I'm like,
we'll see.
That's
see.
Realistic.
Okay, guys, let's play the episode. We already started. We needed to start. Look how small
she is. So small. It's for Mikasa and Armin.
Oh my god, I can't believe what's happening.
He's the sweetest. He just wants to help.
Yeah.
I will give my life for Falco, and I will tell you right now that he dies. He is the type of character that it's gonna just show you like the casualty of war. I can already see that they're going towards that because he's the fucking sweetest.
Honestly, I'm really hoping that they're not going towards that, because I'm hoping that neither neither Falcon nor Gabby are gonna die because like we've seen enough kids die, you know. And I feel like we're gonna lose enough of our guys. It's gonna be. I mean, it could be more of a tragedy this show. So like, hopefully they're gonna leave those two kids.
I apparently am just like much more pessimistic about this. I feel like I'm just like, what is the worst thing that could happen? I'm like expecting that. And yet, I still feel like we could find a way for the smart titans not to die for 13 years. I just think if we all put our heads together and find a way, because Armin
You're
boy...
really hoping for that. I don't think
Look,
so.
I don't think it's happening. But like, if we could
that.
do it. Because I still cannot believe that Armin dies. Like, he is the one character that
I mean, you're not gonna
But what if
see him
Armin
die?
doesn't die? Because he's the one that's telling the story.
So what? He's telling the story until the end of the war that's gonna happen until the end of the show, and he's gonna continue living until his turn is cursed. He's gonna kill him. We're not gonna see him die, I'm 100% sure. I'm terrified. I wanna see my children. Like I said, we're not actually children anymore. Two urban families.
Is that the family that has the Titan?
Yeah. Oh, is that the...
Are they... Are they Eldians?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, the Titan, yes, but like, what if they're Marleys who have an Eldian child? Because they...
Well, they have... One of them has to be Eldian.
This is the most normal looking family.
Yeah.
Warhammer. I feel like you could be a Titan. Well, maybe they eat... Like, maybe the family just passed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
噂ではマーレの徴兵制復活を働きかけているとか。マーレ人の戦争とは新聞の活字にのみ存在します。字を読むだけで領土が広がるのだから楽でいい。鉄砲玉を浴びるのが手なずけた悪魔の末裔や亡国の民ならなおのこといい。実際マーレ人に玉が耳の横をかすめる音を聞かせたところで、この国は自戒するまで戦争への歩みを止めないでしょう。
That is true. Like if they felt it on their skin, actually.
当に我々はマーレーの食材として自由と力を与えた。結果、エルディアもマーレも闇夜に投げ出された。私は来たる祭事において世界に全てを明かす。
What is this family?
英雄像を見に来たのは嘘ではない。マーレには再び英雄が必要なんだ。
Yeah, they need heroes again, kind of.
巨人は南からやってくる。その意識から壁の北側の山岳部に行くほど守りは薄くなっています。でも北側から叩くべき。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
大型船が着岸可能な桟橋は私の知り得る情報をご参考までにと。分かった。もういい。エルディア人にしゃべる。
Oh my god.
This guy's interesting, the Marley guy.
例えば4人の子供に全てを託すとかね。
抜いた。ファルコがガビを抜いた。
Falco, stop! I don't want this for you, boy.
ファルコが今さらどんな成績を残そうとガビの優位は動きません。
I don't want either of my kids to...
ファルコが初めてガビに勝ったんだよ。
成績ね。
まあ歴史的快挙だよ。
もうやめてくれ。恥ずかしくなってきた。
すげえ。
Look how small they are, I can't.
決まりだ。
今さらあんたが比較対象になるわけない。私は戦果を上げて祖国に貢献したんだから。
でも軍はまだ鎧の継承者を発表していない。その日が来るまで俺はやることをやるだけだ。
あんたの家は兄貴が獣を継ぐんだからもう名誉前人になれるのに何のためにそこまでするの？
But to save you.
お前のためだよ。私の邪魔しといて私のためだって言いたいわけ？わけわかんない。
Oh, my children. Don't save her sacrificing yourself, boy.
あんたこれを持ってきな。
Oh.
食べて口調みたいに大きくなるんだよ。
This is Sasha energy. Food. That's the word similar to stop between the two of them.
Exactly, I was about to say, this is my energy, you know?
外国のエルディア人に対する敵意はここの日じゃない。
じゃあなおさら何もしないわけにはいかないでしょ。
I hate
こ
everyone.
こを選んだのはきっとエルディア人を理解してもらうためだよ。私たちは悪魔じゃありませんって。
お前はどこを直すんだよ。
は？私はありのままでもったいないでしょ。可愛いし頭もいいもんだから。偉い人ローマしまくりで悪魔に見えてきた。あんたは今度ファルコヒートしたら。
This guy really confuses me. Are you the War Hammer Titan?
国家のものです。そしてこの国の最高司令官はあなたです。それは少し違うな。私はソーダリンを握ったものだ。
Why? Why is he the one in charge?
これを握ろうとしなかったのがわかる。重すぎる。その者どもによると、我が家にはすでにネズミが入り込んでいるようです。
やったじゃないか、ファルコ。レーガーさんのおかげですよ。
Like, did he hear that this is happening, so maybe now our guys attack?
おかげで助かった。
This seems like the time to attack if they're all gathered. What is that? It looks like the baseball
Yeah,
throwing
it looks
the
like baseball
catch.
to me as well.
俺も進まないとな。
Boy!
だったら故郷に帰るとするよ。手が来ます。
He has the bread.
Yeah.
So is that like not just like warriors, but like every Marlian, like honorable Marlian, whatever.
I think that's an honorable Marlian, yeah.
Yeah.
Eldian.
区の診療医の家がここにはたまにお茶を飲みに来る。
はじめまして。クルーガーです。
Is that
That's his grandparent.
クルガー君。先ほどの少年とは仲がいいようだね。あの少年の叔父はエルディア復権派の幹部だ。
Oh.
少年ら兄弟も家族を守るために戦士に志願し、
Yes.
Remember the blonde one? The first one that we
that's his
saw?
brother, and that is he's
That's his
inheriting
uncle?
the beast titan.
Grice! I remember that name somehow.
俺その話を。おかしな疑いをかけられてはグライス家の努力が無駄になってしまう。そして心が健康なら家族のもとにお帰りなさい。もう会えなくなってからでは、後悔を残してからでは遅いのだ。
God, you're his family, can you believe?
Literally.
後悔ですか。悔いがあるようですね。
後悔しない日などない。
Oh.
あの日息子は妹を連れて壁を出た。私が普段から厳しくしすぎたんだ。医者をつけと。私だ。全ては私。勝手に出歩かないでください。努力がありますよ。
He's a patient. He's a patient.
Baseball.
Oh god, fucking Zeke.
Does he know?
Oh no, fuck this, I have to read this. Tibur family, a family of nobles that revolted against Eldia in the Great Titan War 100 years ago. They joined hands with the Marlian hero Helos to overcome the Eldian Empire and bring an end to the war. As nobles who have long possessed the Warhammer Titan, so they have just been, they're like the royal family.
Yeah.
They have just been passing down the Warhammer Titan. They have guided Marley for many years and hold significant influence both domestically and abroad. But I mean, they are the ones who helped Marley's defeat the Eldian Empire.
But never gave them the Titan.
They never gave them
just
the
made
Titan.
the deal, you know.
But like, interesting. Look, I'm like assuming that like you should have fought the Eldians that time because like they might have really been, you know,
fine.
the devils basically, kind of. I mean, just like Marley's are now. But interesting. They're the only Eldians who can live like
Normal.
royalty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Why the fuck are you waiters as well?
You're 11.
汚れたちが皿を運んでいるぞ。どうりで飯が2を分けた。
Oh, this is the one that translated. I forgot about him.
申し訳ございません。騒がないで。
She's
いかがなされました。
she's the Eldian maybe.
お恥ずかしい。ワインを着物にこぼしてしまいまして手を借りていましたの。あなたがどんな目に遭うかわからないでしょう。
She's maybe just a normal one.
Maybe she's just a normal one, or
Marlin, yeah.
like I don't know what is this. The part of the family is here, right? So like
They're all Marlians here. Nobody from the
I think
elite.
she's an Easterner. Okay. But how do you as Eldians sit still while all this is happening to Eldians? Do you really think they deserve it?
Well, they fought for a reason, so it's not like they can fight in that war against Marlies.
I was like, are we here to kill the Mid-Easterns? Willie, what are we doing?
皆様をレベリオ収容区に招待させていただきます。私と同じ血が流れる民族、エルディア人という悪魔が住む家です。中でも最も虐げられたマーレは、その悪魔を使って他国を虐げ、悲劇は繰り返される。
Yes, exactly.
エルディア人の根絶を願う気持ちはよくわかります。この終わりのない問題に対して一つの回答を導き出しました。
You have?
その回答を明日、私が初演出を務める舞台で。
Oh no, our guys will kill you.
Oh my god, interesting. Fucking interesting.
Oh well, now we need a hero as well to fight the Marlies, who are now oppressing people like they have been oppressed. They have never had this. They have never had ice cream. They have. This is just sad. Like it's happy music and I wanna cry. Our guys are coming at the end of this episode. It's a gathering. What do you mean it's the end? How's it the end?
Look how cute they are. Baby girl.
Oh no. Oh no, if I see fucking lightning, let me tell
Fourth
you.
episode, we have the
If I see fucking
scene
lightning.
after. Right? Fourth one.
Oh, this is the fourth one. This reminds me of like, you know, in season 1, our children just like living life normally and then suddenly the Titan appears. Is like Eren gonna appear
But
now?
I'm really shocked that they're
Is
all
Armin
here.
gonna appear now?
Honestly, I'm shocked that they're all here now because I did not expect that. I expected just like that they're still planning something, not like immediately
Well,
going to war
Eren
in
said,
fourth episode. Yeah.
after the gathering, whatever it's called, I'm gonna go back to my
But
hometown.
what is he gonna do? It's not like he's gonna destroy and kill all the Marlians. I feel like
maybe it's just
take
like
the
maybe it's just like
Titans.
declaring war.
or like taking Rainer and Titans with him, capturing them now. That is possible. Let's see the last.
What is
scene.
the after credit scene? Let's
Come
see.
on!
If I see fucking lightning and then the end.
Oh my god, I can't believe that's happening. But like, you can't touch these people. You can't kill Eldians.
Falco? Did they move Falco? He said he saw someone he knows and then he went with him. Did Eren move Falco so Falco doesn't get hurt?
No.
Oh.
今からか。いいんじゃない？まだ開幕まで時間はあるよ。
He's taking it there.
一体どうしたんだ？
Maybe we are taking the Titans.
He's taking it there. He's taking it there.
Milena can do this now. Oh, beneath! Milena,
Because he can't turn
dešava se,
here.
Milena, dešava se.
よ、4年分だな、ライナー。
Ask already and confronts Eren. Thank God this is not the ending of the
Imagine if this was. We would watch the next one.
Wait, I'm about to fucking pass out.
I have no words. This was the best scene ever.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Oh my god, my head just started hurting. My head just started. I don't want to talk about any of this.
I mean, immediately when Falco came to take Rainer, you knew.
Yeah, you knew where he's going. God, the fucking parallel that he's taking him down, just like they wanted to take Annie down, you know, so she couldn't turn because of the small space.
Yeah. So just about.
Oh wait, because I mean, Eren can't turn either.
Yeah.
Is Eren gonna like try to convince Rainer to come with him, just like Rainer tried to convince Eren to come with him?
I mean, they're still coming on Paradise.
I mean, they are here. I know what they're about to do.
No, I'm talking about Rainer going to Paradise. He doesn't really have to convince him to come with him because Rainer is going.
Yeah, but he wants to switch, like,
well, when he switched the side then. But only Eldians are going, you know?
What?
Oh my god, maybe he wants to make a plan to kill Marlies and not touch Eldians.
Yeah, maybe he wants
Rainer.
to. Maybe he wants to like make a deal.
Yeah.
But that's
God.
I mean, that's very risky still.
Let's do it!
Oh my god.
I'm very...
Wait, what?
Honestly, I just want to see what the next episode.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. Literally just like this last scene wiped everything that happened this episode.
Honestly, this episode was so fucking short. I didn't have...
so short.
The entire episode you were waiting to see what's gonna happen at the festival and the speech with that Warhammer guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. Long blonde haired one
family,
is gonna give and what's gonna happen there with that. And then
Willie, his name is Willie, I think.
Willie, maybe. That's in every episode, in anticipation to see where is it leading, and then
I literally thought it was
Imagine if we forgot and skipped the scene.
Imagine if you didn't know this happened.
And then the next episode starts with them in the base.
I know.
Which episode we played? Did we spoil ourselves?
How? Oh my god. Oh wait, this was so interesting. Wait.
I can't wait to see now what's gonna happen with Eren and Rainer. I literally can't wait.
We have literally been talking about how I can't their scene is the one
before
that,
this episode. Literally before this episode we're talking about that, and now we're getting it in the next one. Please
imagine the shell shock of Rainer seeing Eren here.
Eren. Looking the way he looks.
Like seeing
Eren,
seeing the death part of his life.
Is here. Honestly, I'm just hoping now that the next episode will not end like this. Imagine
I feel like
the
it's gonna be bad. I feel like it's gonna be bad.
Eren turning. And that's like the same as...
I will die, people. I will fucking die.
Honestly.
Don't do it. Please don't do it. Let it be calm. You don't need to do it. No. Okay, wait. Okay, let's compose. I think the thing with the family, I think that's very interesting. Like they're a noble family. So noble family, so their memories can't be wiped.
But I can't understand why they can't just start a war, because like they see Eldians are being treated like they are. I mean, they have one titan, they can't just
no, I get it,
war.
But see, he says something. I want to say something because like.
But that's different. He found
he found some way. He finds something.
See what exactly.
I wonder if he's even gonna be able to tell, because right now I think our guys might be attacking.
That's weird for me. Because like then we skipped so much, because like in my opinion those 4 years we didn't skip so much.
But you know, the thing is, next episode just might not start where we left off.
I'm gonna kill myself.
It's gonna start like maybe with our guys.
Please
for us to see like
at
what...
the same time I
need to see. We need to see. Like it's not like we can just see our guys at this time. I think they have to tell us. But like what
I want
to
see first the conversation between Eren and Rainer.
See, maybe because like when you think about it, this is a very too much of an important scene to leave for after credits, because not everyone might watch it. So it would make sense that now we go back to like our guys and we see things from their perspective, like what happened, and then the episode again ends with Rainer and Eren meeting. Basically the same scene,
horrible.
Just like from
Eren's
point of view.
That's fucking horrible in my opinion. I mean, I want to see our guys. Like I said, all I wanted in this episode was to see my guys, but like I can't. I want to see the scene, you know? I want to see the fucking scene.
I need to go back to the first scene where we saw the Billy guy, because I literally could not fucking understand what they were talking about at that moment. If our tamed devils or conquered armies are eating the bullets, all the better. One hopes letting Marlians hear the sound of bullets whizzing by their ears will be enough to stop our self-destructive march towards war. This guy, very interesting. One would wonder if they heard bullets passing by their ears. So like basically if they were the ones in danger, would that stop their self-destructive nature of going into wars? Because they're not the ones fighting the wars, so they find it easy to just like start wars because their territories are expanding and they're sending people to kill and die for them. He's very interesting. Like, he's saying that the Marleys are fine with going to wars because they're not the ones that are dying. Yeah. Like, they can't even feel it on their skin. Like, it's different when you feel it on your skin. If your people are dying, then you understand the consequences of war, and you wouldn't be so inclined to start a new war every time.
But like this, only Eldians are dying instead of them, taking bullets instead of them, so they don't lose people. They didn't lose anything, literally. Yeah.
And so, see, now he's talking to Willie. If someone controlled Marleys from the shadows, I tell them, because they're controlling Marleys from the shadows. That's what he said. He's talking to him right now. I'd tell them it's already too late. Okay, so he knows that this guy might want to like stop Marleys now. And he is telling him like, so if anyone like who's controlling them from the sidelines, I would tell them that it's too late. That our guys are just like so interesting. This commander kind of knows. Is he the one who said that we're sending children to die? I feel like he's the one that said that. I like you. Interesting. As you noted, this nation is controlled by the Tiburs? But this path of warmongering was one that Marleys chose on their own. So like the Marleys chose to
He's basically saying that they are not shadowing them from the. They're not.
Well, they're not the ones that are like starting these wars. Like there's the that's what the Marleys choose on their own. I love the word. I don't even know what it means, but like the Ackerman, it sounds so much like Ackerman. We gave Marleys both freedom and power in hopes of atonement. I mean, you can't like give them freedom, but you can't then control what they're gonna do with the freedom that you give them. Yeah. But at the end, Eldia and Marley were thrown into darkness. Yeah. I intend to reveal the truth of the world at the upcoming festival. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I can't wait.
My coming to see the statue, Marley is in need of a hero once more. So basically the guy was saying like they stood on Marley's side because Marleys were the ones that are getting oppressed by the Eldians. I mean, not just Marleys, I guess like the entire world. Was I mean, because the Eldians were running everything.
The world and destroying the world, and then this guy said that basically they stood on Marley's side and gave them freedom. But with freedom they gave them also power, and they're not responsible for what Marleys became, and the way they are treating all of them now. You know, the way they are starting wars and all of that, and they're sending Eldians into the wars and not feeling anything on their skin. Like basically the other guy, like the Marleys guy, was like, I'm questioning if they would do that if like they are feeling
like he says it's too late at this point to stop the Marleyans from going to wars, basically because they have already gone too far.
Monsters, but like I don't think it's too late. When our guys come and when our guys are about to kill them, I feel like that's not too late at that point.
Well, I just don't know. Like honestly, this guy said, "I'm gonna reveal the truth of the world and whatever," and he said like. Afterwards he said something like I came to a solution or like a plan. Literally, guy, what is it? I want to know, because like I have nothing. I'm coming up with nothing. Either I'm only coming up with genocide on either side. Like that's the only thing I'm coming up to. And so like I'm really wondering what he's
just live separately, you know. Just these ones can have this land, these ones can have this land. Let the Eldians in Libra or whatever go and live with other Eldians. Don't treat anybody bad. I feel like the solution is very easy when you think about it. But
well, like, look, people are shit. But people are people at the end of the day, and like, sure, it's very understandable, like why everyone everyone in the world would fear Eldians if they ruled for such a long time, and you're not on equal grounds with the Eldians. Like your people and Eldians can turn, and Eldians have smart titans. But like that's what they have.
But now the other people have weapons that can kill titans. Smart titans.
Well, that is true, but still, like even with that, even when they had that, you just had an army of Eldians who still killed them. Like they still won the war. Like yes, they are becoming less powerful because they have lost a couple of smart titans.
That's why Eldian smart titans are afraid because they
You know what I think? What I think our guys' approach should be of like winning this war. I think they should try to. God, I hate it. I don't want them to do it, but like I think they should try to kill the smart titans because, well, when you kill them, they pose no threat to you because they're gonna go to a child. They're gonna go to a baby.
How it works. And then when it's a baby, kill a baby and what?
No. They're not gonna continue killing. But I'm just saying, like, if you kill them and it goes to a baby, they're like, because I'm assuming there are more Eldians on Paradis. You have a bigger chance of getting it.
Oh, you're okay. I didn't understand anything that you were saying because, like, yeah, that makes sense.
I was like thinking, like, what would their approach be?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Even though I don't think that that's what they should do if they don't have the full power of Founding Titan. I don't think they should do that. I think they should just try to win Smart Titans on their side. To be like, let's all of us Eldians come together, get together, and go and fight Marleys. Like, our 8, 9, 6, 7, however Titans we have, like, we're stronger than them.
But see, it's interesting. He said, like, we gave the Marleys freedom, and then they have, now have done this. And the interesting part to me there is, like, we're fighting for freedom. And, like, is this like kind of foreshadowing our guys as well? Like, we have fought for freedom, we have gotten freedom, but now...
I don't think the ending is gonna be the circle repeats. Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Like some days I am more pessimistic than the others. So like that's like on those days I'm just like, this show is ending pessimistically.
I don't think I would like that. Like,
I don't know.
After watching this show for years and years, I think at the end they're gonna give you at least a little bit of hope, not just like
all is death and destruction.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's play the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.